Oh dear. Oh dear. I did not expect that to actually pop. That's why I didn't just do my intro just then. So, um, okay. Beautiful. I think I'll just make that the introduction to this video. That was me just getting the Sniper Duel trophy, which for me I would consider to be one of the most difficult trophies to get in this game. Let me just pause it and go to the trophies. Basically, the Sniper Duel trophy, you just have to kill a skeleton from over 50 meters away with a bow and arrow. Now, it doesn't sound awfully difficult, but 50 meters is 50 blocks, and it kind of has to be quite a long range. So here we are, Sniper Duel, kill a skeleton with an arrow. Weirdly, a spider rider, which is a skeleton riding a spider, which is who I just killed, did also count. So I got him hit twice, and he died, and I got the trophy. So that's all good. This episode is off to an amazing start, and here's someone actually watching my videos. Yeah, we're basically at the end of this game now, and yes, the last two trophies we have are the end question mark and the end full stop. So basically what we've got to do here is enter an end portal and then kill the ender dragon, and that's basically it. Now, whether or not we actually get that done in this episode, I don't know, because I have to kind of show you the setup for actually going into the end. It's not easy, and well, I say it's not easy, it's just more time consuming than anything else. So you'll see I'm out and about at night. I've just managed to kill my skeleton. Oh, pressed the wrong button there. Ow! Skeleton! Take it in the... Oh, no. I'm just getting used to my PS3 controller and pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, right. So yeah, we're out and about at night, and you can see there's lots of creepies. Now, what we are looking for is a very specific enemy. Now, I don't know whether I've shown you him before. I probably haven't, so I'm quite hopeful that at some point tonight we will see one. But we're basically looking for an enemy called an Enderman. Now, these are really kind of tall, black, skinny kind of enemies with purple eyes. They're really, really obvious when you see them. But basically, these enemies, they're called Endermen. There's one right there. So that there is an Enderman. And what basically they are well, they're... Okay, he's on fire and he's angry. They're really weird and spooky. He didn't die. I don't know. My sword has like some kind of fire damage on it, and that seems to mess with the Enderman, which isn't great, but you know what one looks like now. Anyway, the Endermen, they are, well, they're obviously men from the end, hence Enderman. And these guys, they carry a special kind of loot called an Ender Pearl. Now, they're not always going to drop an Ender Pearl when you kill them. However, what you want to do is you want to kill Endermen at night and collect Ender Pearls. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, you need a special item to actually locate the end, and this item is called an Ender Eye, and you can only make Ender Eyes with Ender Pearls. Now, I'm saying the end quite a lot, it's probably not making too much sense, but I'm going to sleep. I feel I have shown you what an Enderman is, that purple thing. They attack really weirdly, they teleport, and then they teleport back and attack you. They do a lot of damage, so I would recommend getting some pretty decent armor. At least a full set of iron will do, and a decent sword before you go battling them. But that was an Enderman, that purple thing. There's still a sheep on my table. Where are my Ender Eyes? Where are they? Where is all of this stuff? Okay, I'm unprepared as usual, but yes, you can get Ender Pearls from Enderman, and with an Ender Pearl, you can make an Eye of Ender. All you need is your Ender Pearl from your Enderman, and then you need some blaze powder, which you can get by destroying a blaze rod right here. So one blaze rod gets you 2 blaze powder. So really what you need to be doing is you need to be going into your nether portal and killing blazes to get your blaze rods and then getting your blaze powder, and you also need to be going out at night and killing Endermen. And then once you've got enough ender pearls and enough blaze rods, you can start making ender eyes. Now, you're probably sitting there saying, well, how many is enough? Well, the end portal itself requires these Eye of Enders to actually open up and activate the portal, but you also need these ender eyes to actually find out where the portal is. So it's kind of an interesting mishmash of needing quite a few of these ender eyes. I honestly don't know where they are. I can only assume, in my infinite wisdom, I have left them at my ender portal, which I know for you guys isn't really the... I'm just going to double check all my chests. I'm going to go some third person. But like I said, this save file's already prepped for this, so I am actually ready to do the end. I know exactly where it is. And you know, if you use the seed that I put out, healing, strength, fire resistance, no, I don't need that. So if you actually use the seed that I put out initially, you will actually be pretty well up for this at this point. I'm just trying to decant some of my items into here, and it's going very, very terribly. Have I got some cooked fish? Yes. Okay, so I believe my ender pearls and eyes and whatever else are actually at my ender portal, so I'm gonna quickly dash over there. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Right guys, here I am at the little secret entrance I've made to my ender portal, or the end portal actually, you don't need to say ender, it is just the end portal, and you won't actually find this area like this. This is something I have done specifically so I know exactly where I am. You know what, I'm going to change the diamond pickaxe, this will be a lot quicker. So what I've done is I have used my Eye of Enders to locate where the end portal is. Now this end portal is always going to be underground and in a dungeon. So you can only use your Eye of Enders so many times before, you know, it's just going to point you into the ground. Now, to make any sense of what I'm talking about, I'm actually going to show you what an Eye of Ender will do when you try and use it to find the end portal. But basically, this is an end portal. I've already filled it with all my ender eyes. You know, so the bare minimum you're going to need is 12. However, I would make a lot more, purely because I'm about to show you why. Basically, ender eyes are basically throwable objects. So what you do is you throw it up into the sky, and it will kind of float up and then float in the direction of where your end portal is in your world. Now, it'll hover there for about 5 seconds, and then once it's finished hovering, it'll either drop back to the ground and let you pick it up, or it can explode and destroy. So ideally, you obviously want this thing to, you know, just drop back down to the ground so you can pick it up and you haven't wasted an Eye of Ender, because these things are difficult to come by. Like I said, you've got to get your ender pearls from your enderman and blaze powder from the blaze rods that you get from blazes inside the nether portal. So we have an Eye of Ender here. I'm going to throw it, and this is basically what it's going to do. It's going to float up, and you're going to know from where you're standing that's where we need to go. And you can see, look, just drop back to the ground so I can pick that up again. Now, my actual entrance, or where the Eye of Ender actually pointed to, is actually over here. So if I just throw this up, it'll go up. That isn't what I wanted it to do, and it's landed in a tree. So thank you, thing. Oh, I don't even have anything to... Damn you! Basically, what the Eye of Ender will do when you actually get properly close to your target is it'll actually kind of float up, and then it'll point directly into the ground. It won't go up in the sky, it'll just hover over the ground, and then where that hovers, you just start digging down. So this is what I've done here, just to kind of show you. I've just made a square spiral staircase down, and basically you just got to keep going until you find the just anything that breaks into the dungeon. So you just keep going, 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 and going, and going, and going, and going, and going, and going a little bit more, and then you'll eventually find these grey, mossy cobblestone, and then you'll break into a dungeon like this. Now the dungeon has got creepies, it's got creepers, you got your zombies, you got spiders, you got everything down here. It's a bit of a nightmare, and it's a bit of a maze down here as well. I'm just going to basically cut it short, and I've already found where my ender portal is in my dungeon. I just then did an updig, as you saw, and got back to the surface and then marked where that was. So I can get in and out straight to the ender portal without any of this having to go through all the dungeon again. But basically when you're exploring, you're going to need a lot of torches because the dungeon isn't lit up at all. And like I said, there's a lot of enemies, so you're going to need to tool up and get ready for some pretty interesting warfare. So anyway, once, well, I suppose I should probably tell you, I mean, you should probably chuck an Eye of Ender, and if it points, say, in this direction, say towards those trees, the next one I would throw would be probably on the edge of the trees, or maybe even into that forest. Like I said, because there is a small chance that your Eye of Ender could explode, you're going to lose that, and you know, you don't want to use up all your Eye of Enders before you even find the end portal, especially before you've even put them all in, because, you know, your portal will probably need anywhere between 10 and 12 eyes. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 already in, but you've just got to be sensible with when you use them and how many you chuck at once. So basically, this is kind of coming together, this video. I think we might be able to attack the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig back down into the portal room, and there's going to be a certain kind of list of things you're going to need before you even tackle the end, before you even try and go inside it. Now, fortunately, I have done all the preparation up front. You know, I'm just nice like that. Makes this video a little bit easier for me to give you. But as you can see, I have cooked up a lot of potions. I have strength potions, and I also have healing potions. Now, I'll be honest, I'm no mastercraft, or I'm no master of potions in this game. So definitely give the wiki, the Minecraft wiki, a little look out, because on there it has a breakdown of all the potions you need or can make and what you need to make them. So I've just got healing potions, and I don't know why I've got a splash potion of weakness. That's a bit weird, but I've got potions of strength and healing potions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to set up my hotbar. So I've got my bow. This is the main piece of equipment we're going to need. We've got some food on there as well. I'm going to need my diamond pickaxe. So I've got some fish. I probably should put that up there. Let's get some healing potions on the go. We're going to need that cobblestone. I know it might be a little bit weird, but we will need an awful lot of cobblestone. Now, you need to just try and be sensible with how you lay out your board here. I'm going to put, you know, duplicate potions on top of each other so I can, you know, change quickly. I'm going to need the food. I'm going to need a bow. You're going to need a sword as well, and you're going to need a pickaxe. So basically, if you can get like a stack of all this stuff you can see here, that is good. Now, like I said, you're going to need really good equipment here. I've got a full set of diamond gear. However, you're not going to need a helmet, and I'm going to tell you why. You really need to get yourself a pumpkin, and you can put that on your head, and it impairs your vision so bad, it's unbelievable. But trust me, this may even help when you're actually looking for your ender pearls. Endermen do not attack the pumpkin or anyone wearing a pumpkin mask. So if you're wearing this, you can walk around freely. No enderman will attack you, unless of course you attack them. But you know, if you just want to roam about and get by without being attacked by these things, you need a pumpkin head. And well, when we go into the end, you're going to see we're going to need this pretty bad. So we've got that, we've got a sword, we've got a bow and arrow, we've got a stack of cobblestone. You're going to need a stack of cobblestone, believe me. You're going to need food. potions of healing and strength. Strength not so necessary, but the healing definitely, and definitely a pickaxe of some sort, and why not some sticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sleep. Always sleep before you go into the end, because if you die, you want to respawn as close to it as possible, and the bed, well, that's just going to be your respawn point. So I'm just going to save the game. Hopefully it doesn't try and auto-save in the middle, because if it goes wrong, I don't want it to save the fact that it went wrong. So once you found your ender portal, you put in all your eyes. You then use, I think it just instantly starts. If not, you can use the flint and steel to activate the portal just like the nether, but it'll look like this, and then all you need to do is take the leap. So get your infinity bow. This is one thing I should probably mention that is key. Try and enchant a bow so you can get infinity 1 on it. This basically means that you have infinite ammo for it, as long as you've got an arrow in your inventory. So I've got 28 there. Basically, it's a dragon. I'm sorry to ruin that for you, but the Ender Dragon is a dragon. It's going to be flying about. You're going to need a bow and arrow to do some damage while he's flying about. Now, you can make hundreds and hundreds of arrows and use them if you want. However, an infinity bow, as hard as it is to actually get, is actually well worth it. And I've got a really decent one there with high power and some punch on it as well. I think you need to be doing level 20 plus enchantments on your bows to have a chance of getting this. But I'd say it's definitely a must. It saves you from having to do loads and loads of farming for arrows. Anyway, with that all said, I believe that is everything we need to decimate the end, so I think we should just jump in. Yeah! Okay, so we are now entering the end, and you will probably, hopefully, well, if you're using the seed, you will get this kind of rubbish spawn that I have here. But you'll get a trophy for doing it, so it's all good. So, this might be bad. We'll see. This is not an ideal spawn. As you can see, my spawn platform is down there, and you had to build up to get it. So that's why you bring a stack of cobblestone. The music in here is weird. So you'll get up onto the main platform somewhere or another. You either have to dig up or actually build yourself up with some cobblestone. You can see the Endermen are not attacking me. They're not locking on, making their weird noises. And you'll notice that there are, I think there's, what, 8 towers there? 8, 9 or 10 towers. And they've all got these little fiery boxes on top. Now, basically what they are kind of regen stations for the dragon. As soon as you get near, that dragon's going to spawn and it's going to start attacking. And what we need to do is we need to get rid of those blocks. So we might as well just get started. Now, I'm surprised the dragon hasn't started, but there we go. That's one regen block gone. So you just need to... It is a pain having the pumpkin mask on, but trust me, it's so much easier not having the Enderman rage on you the entire time. So there we go. You can see the Ender Dragon has spawned, and he will start attacking us. The reason why we're destroying these towers is they give him health. You can see when they're in that position and they're beaming onto him, they are regenerating his health. So any damage we do to him, it would be kind of futile. I'm getting some pretty good arrow shots off. I just keep clicking the wrong button, it's really annoying me. So yeah, this is why we got the bow and arrow and why you really want an infinity bow, because obviously you could... I am getting so good with these arrows. Obviously you could miss a lot more than I have actually been doing, because you've got to account for drop and all that such good stuff. Sometimes the bow and arrow bit can be a little bit difficult to... Okay, I'm aiming really too low. So yeah, you got to really counter the drop. Meanwhile, if you're unlucky, you will have the dragon attacking you. However, he's being a bit... Oh my god, this is not going to happen. Alright, plan B. I think I've got all the towers bar 2. Now, you'll see that these 2 towers at the end have got cages on top of them, and they actually protect the health generating machine from your arrows. So what you need to do is you actually need to build yourself up or dig into the tower, however you want to do it. The obsidian is awfully strong, so you're probably best just building up the side of the tower like I'm doing now. And this is one of the reasons why we've got ourselves a pickaxe. You want to get your pick and blow that up. Now you're going to take some damage naturally, but get that smashed. It also gives you a good vantage point on some of the other towers, so we'll get that out as well. So we're doing some awesome work right about now. We've only got one health regen tower left, and you know what? The dragon hasn't actually done too much to us. I'm going to eat some steak, get some health regen on the go, because the dragon hits really hard. If I had a diamond helmet on, it would be, you know, the damage would be a lot less. However, you'd be dealing with Enderman constantly, so I just need to keep an eye on my health, because I can use a health regen potion if I need to. Should probably save that rock as well. So we've got one tower left. We've got all of our cobblestone back. Let's quickly start building up the side of this tower now. Let that dragon do his stuff. This is why you need the food, because jumping and building and smashing, it does expend a lot of hunger pretty quickly without you really thinking about it. So you know, just keep plowing away. Keep a bit of food on you. It is nice for the health regen. Okay, so we are back up here. Let's smash this, and that's going to go bang. Okay, now we've got to dig back down. You could, actually no, don't jump. You're going to take significant fall damage. So what we've done right there is we've destroyed all of the regen beacons on top of the towers. So now the Ender Dragon, you can do damage to him and he will not regen any of that health. He is still trying to mess me up something fierce right now. So we're just going to get down to the bottom. We don't need all that cobblestone. Right, so now we can actually face the dragon. So we can do it in two ways. We've got the bow and arrow, so we can attack him while he's flying about. I know it's not perfect. We have the pumpkin mask on, but there will be times when he will come and sit in the middle, just something similar to this. Okay, he's there. So now we just gotta spam him with as much stuff as possible. Come on. You love it. You love it. You just need to avoid whatever he's doing, to be honest. I don't really ever notice it being a problem. And he's away. You can hit him while he's flying about. He does have quite a large hitbox. It felt like something was being shot at me there. Oh, that was an arrow. I fired it straight up. That's what that noise was. That was the arrow landing. So the dragon's back. But yeah, like I was saying, he has quite a large hitbox while he's flying about. So you can, you know, if you want to do it without the mask, it's fair enough. But you can still hit him. You can still see him. It's not impossible. I don't have to put too much power into this. Just get the shots off. Let's see if we can hit him while he's flying. No. It is difficult to hit him, I'm not going to lie. Like, when he's moving about. It doesn't help that we've got a pumpkin on our head, but that's an exploding ender round. Where is he? More often than not, he will land in the middle. I'm going to eat some steak. This is actually going fairly flawlessly as far as an ender dragon run goes. Because we're prepared. Probably over-prepared, but you can actually, in fact, hit him with the sword. I think, maybe. I am taking damage all over the place. It's gone wrong. Right. Probably best stick to the bow and arrow, if I'm honest. It seems to work. You can hit him with the sword, but you have to be able to get right in his face for that. Okay, he's flying away. So, yeah. As far as this game goes, this is basically the last boss. And basically the last trophy. This is going to net as platinum once we finally get this thing dead and get out of here. So, just keep nailing away. Benefits of the infinity bow are insane. Hit him. He's so one hit, it's unreal. Come on, dragon. Come on. Snipe him. Oh, I was expecting the big snipe to pull. He's nearly dead. There we go. You get the loot explosion that everyone loves as well. There he goes. He's about to blow. Oh yeah, and look at all that XP. Definitely worth picking this up, because you'll see I've just, jumped in level so quickly. Level 78. Level 78. And that's the Ender Dragon. Now, you're probably sitting there going, well, where is your trophy? And you don't actually get this until you actually leave the Ender world by just jumping back through the portal. So you'll get the credits start rolling. I see the player you mean. We don't need to watch this. We can just go back. And there we go. The end. And awarded all trophies. So that is us just platinumed Minecraft, and that was in what, 6 episodes, probably about 20 minutes an episode. So a couple of hours. I've showed you all of the trophies. Let's get this stupid pumpkin head off. Vision. Now I know what you're probably thinking is, well, it's not an accurate representation, and you would be 100% right. You do have to put a lot of work in to get this done. It won't take you 2 hours. I hope I haven't kind of misrepresented how long it would take, but yeah, 2 hours, you're not going to complete this game, and then it just depends on how, if you've got a group of you, going out slaying groups of Endermen, that can seriously speed this up. That's really the key thing that holds you back with the end, is getting the actual Ender Pearls, the Blaze Rods for the Blaze Powder, and actually making those Ender Eyes. And once you've got that, it's fairly simple. Yes, I did have a lot of high-end, rare kind of gear on me, an infinity bow. It might take you a few enchantments. If you want, you can save before you enchant, and then if you enchant your bow and you don't get what you want, you could load it up again. I was lucky enough to get this on my second go of enchanting, so it shouldn't take you too long. I always get, I'm always jumpy when these things hit me. I don't know what it is. I did a little jump, but yeah, I just showed you there. You don't need these potions. Diamond gear does help quite a lot in that respect, but as long as you've got food, you've got some decent enough gear. Definitely make some potions. They will help you if you do get stuck, and obviously if you bring more than one player, it does make it a lot easier. Still, so it's not a difficult thing. You've just got to be prepared and have all the gear at your disposal, and that just takes time to get ready. But yeah, key top tip: get yourself a pumpkin. It'll mean that none of those Endermen attack you, and that's what can really make that fight really sticky, is if you've got Endermen on your butt the whole time. Anyway, guys, I realise this has been quite a long episode. I don't know what's clicking there. But yeah, we have finally platinumed Minecraft. There is 100% and awarded all trophies. This video is this series actually is there's been quite a bit of interest for it. People have been adding me, I think, expecting me to kind of help them with trophies, and I can do that definitely, but it's not the main reason why I'm doing these videos. I'm doing these videos to show you how to do it and try and make it as, put it in simple, plain kind of English almost, because sometimes trophies are a bit tricky to kind of understand what we're needing to do. Minecraft as well, it's all based on the mechanics and what you need and what happens within Minecraft. Brewing a potion, it sounds easy, I made it look easy, but to be honest, I didn't have a clue what I was doing the first time I did it, and I actually needed to use the Minecraft wiki to figure it. So if I can help someone understand it, I prefer that much more than just blindly going out and helping people. But don't get me wrong, I will do that. But yeah, these videos, interestingly, people are watching them. I thought it'd be a total complete flop, but there we go. I suppose helping people appreciate that. Anyway, I suppose that is it for Minecraft PS3 Edition. That has been platinumed. I don't know what I'll be doing next. I think I'll be continuing with Zombie Army Trilogy, but I don't know, I find that kind of difficult to bring meaningful videos about because the missions are so long. and yada yada yada. So yeah, I think it might be Battlefield Hardline, which I need to actually pre-order, so I'm gonna get on that. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I hope you guys managed to platinum Minecraft PS3 Edition as quickly and as easily as possible, and I hope this video series actually helps you do that. So I'd just like to say thank you for watching. I have been AleXarcs, platinuming, is that a word? It is now, platinuming Minecraft PS3 Edition. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!